Bueno, otra vez por aquí, después de estar convaleciente de casi toda una semana. Tampoco es que ande muy bien ahora, así que tampoco voy a hablar mucho, pero bueno, a ver si voy adelantando un poco mientras tanto el The Book of Unbright Tales, porque si no, como he dicho antes, dije la última vez, al final van a acabar las navidades y voy a seguir exactamente con la misma vez. A ver si esto está perdiendo algunos cuadros. Pero bueno, en principio tolerable. A ver, ¿por dónde iba? 4 tierras salvajes. 9 horas y pico. A ver, si veo si lo está pillando el OBS bien, sí.
A few dust-covered urns, most of them decorated with coats of arms. A double-headed eagle, a badger eating a snake. There's a king's head in orange and blue, and here a green W in a lozenge, none of which means a thing to me. They mean nothing to me. I guess they must be the family crests of the dead. A double-headed eagle. There's a small puddle of tears that's collected in this hollow. Weird. By my reckoning, we ought to be standing knee-deep in water. There's a small puddle of tears that's collected in this hollow. A stone sarcophagus with a carved knight on it. Maybe it's the ex-lover of the howling ex-living woman. A stone sarcophagus. A water corpse. A howling, dripping water corpse that lives. Isn't it a lovely day today? My finely tuned intuition is telling me you might have some troubles.
Oh, the trauma! The pain!
Oh, woman stuff? Or proper pain, like physical?
No! 1,000 times worse than that!
Looks like she shouldn't have gone into that deep water without her water wings.
It wasn't an accident. I wanted to kill myself.
It almost worked. Oh, well, sweetheart, it's not all bad. Tell your Uncle Nate what's wrong.
Don't make fun of me!
Would I?
You men are so insensitive. Only he wasn't. He understood me.
Who is he?
Maximilian. My Maximilian. Oh, the most beautiful man who ever walked under the stars.
Yes, and then?
Oh, gone. He is gone.
And that's why you wanted to kill yourself?
We were engaged. Maximilian and I were to be married. It was heavenly. I, the rich daughter of a mithril merchant, and he...
Get to the tragic bit, please.
I gave him chestfuls of gold and all my jewelry as a token of my love. He was going to use it to arrange the most beautiful wedding ever.
Ah, the con man hoofed it.
He did not hoof it. Something must have happened to him. He must have been held. Perhaps someone kidnapped him. and now he is languishing away in some tower, and
He hoofed it.
he will come back, and we will be reunited like two lovers on...
And why have you chosen to ruin the atmosphere in this particular crypt?
This is the resting place of his forebears. I will wait with his ancestors until I receive news from him.
Sounds logical. Well, it can't last that much longer.
I know.
As much as I'd love to spend more time with you, I have to get going. There's a piece of clothing hanging out of the sarcophagus. Looks like leather. I hope there's no one hanging on to it. A scrap of leather, smaller than the palm of my hand. I think that, personally, a pillory like that would bug me. Hey, boss.
Ah, the living one.
And how many of you are there? In the committee, I mean?
The group is still in its early stages. We only have 3 members so far. But the Spirit Union is associated to us, and the Federation of Programmers is thinking about finally going public with their undead status. Unfortunately, you can't become a member. You're too alive.
Thanks a lot. What are you doing in that thing? And don't tell me it's a fashion statement. I've seen a lot of stuff, but that...
No, nothing like that. A paladin put this thing on me.
What did you do, insult his sister?
Well, you could put it like that. He put me in the pillory for it, but even then I couldn't keep my mouth shut. That's why the fair lady stabbed me. So I came back as a ghost and kept her awake at night. They sent a ghostbuster after me, and he actually caught me and killed me.
He killed a ghost? Cool guy.
I then came back as the first undead ghost in history and messed up the fair lady's wedding. As a result, the paladin conjured this magical penitence pillory around my neck. Now he's lurking around outside the crypt. I think he'd like to cut me up into little pieces and throw me into the sea.
Pretty nasty. You've hardly done anything to deserve that.
Oh, I don't know. I've had a lot of time to reflect, and I'd like to end this feud. It only causes unhappiness.
Why don't you apologize?
I've tried, but the paladin only wants revenge. He hurled his hammer at me last time.
That thing looks pretty uncomfortable. Can't you get the pillory off somehow?
Would I still be wearing it if I could? You've got no idea how impractical this thing is. Try scratching your nose with it on.
Or go to the bathroom.
Oh, don't remind me. This is a magical pillory. You can't just break it open. It's sealed for eternity. It'll only open when the paladin forgives me.
So, never then.
Oh, it would seem that way.
I better get going. See ya.
Take care, and remember, we, the undead, are your friends. Rancid-smelling, dead friends.
Vale, supongo que tendrá la primera misión, comillas. Conseguir que el paladín perdone al tío este para que le pueda quitar el cepo.
The candles create the right atmosphere, creepy, yet still with a hint of homeliness. But this one isn't going to burn for much longer if it keeps dropping wax like that. The candles create the right atmosphere, but this one... A grave. There are a lot of them here. I don't know what's supposed to be so special about this one, though. From the outside, there's nothing interesting to see, and I'm not going to open just any old grave on suspicion. A pot containing some gloopy glue. There's a small stick in it. I guess I should be thankful to Gulliver. Without him, the orcs would have found me, but the pair of them aren't exactly a feast for the eyes. Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
Does your body maybe act a little kooky?
No, it doesn't. My body isn't finished yet. Or do you mean the old one? The rotten one in the ground?
I, meant that one there.
Oh, this one. Oh, it's not mine, just borrowed.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Whose body is that, then?
Esther's.
And who is Esther?
No idea. Don't know her. But this is her body. She's helping me until I got mine back. Then we're both going to look for her head.
Esther.
Exactly.
How did you get to know each other, you and Esther's body?
For many years, I was in a grave out there. I chewed my way out of the coffin after my old body gave up the ghost. Then I saw this body outside, stumbling about, headless, knocking over gravestones, running into walls. I thought to myself, this is a sign.
And what you're making there, that's supposed to become your new body?
Exactly. Isn't it excellent?
Yes. Yes, it's, X something.
Unfortunately, the construction drags along a bit. I'll tell you one thing. Never ask a headless zombie to replace your arms if you want to build precision machinery.
I'll make a note of it. What's new? Doesn't all that wailing from that failed swimmer down there really get on your nerves?
Steady on. The young lady is suffering great distress. And she lets it out. Day in, day out. For hours on end.
So what's the story with her missing lover?
He jilted her, cold as ice, raked in her gold, and enjoys a sweet life somewhere down south.
She seems to think differently.
The good woman isn't really in touch with reality. She still believes everything will be resolved one day. She's waiting for him to appear or send her a letter. Anything at all.
I've got to get going. Breathe, feel my heartbeat, that sort of thing.
Ah, don't let me stop you.
This project's not looking all that hopeful, in my opinion. The pair of them seem to have some serious communication problems. This project... I think it's that unbreakable thread that you hold roast meat together with. There must be a good 10 meters of it on the roll. A flattened tube of yellow paint. I don't think there can be much left in it. Aha! There was still a bit in it. I don't need the tube anymore. I'd better let them keep on working. They've still got a lot to do. Some red earth. Just about everything else here is black and gray. Some red earth. A few small white mushrooms. No idea if you can eat them. A head on a pole. What will the Peggy people have to say about that? A gruesome head. Kind of a cheap gimmick, because ultimately...
Ooh!
Ah!
What? What? on me?
No.
Oh, thank goodness. Those creepy crawlies drive me mad. Can you imagine what it feels like when they run up your neck and then start nibbling at your eyes from the inside? You can say that again. It's not nice. Damn Paladin. Simply chops my head off.
Hey, stop that nattering. Leave the head alone.
Leave the head alone. Leave the head alone.
A map of the region. Among other things, the Paladin has marked the crypt. A map of the region.
Vale, este es igual que el mapa de la ciudad. Para ir a las diferentes localizaciones.
The Paladin always spits in this place. The ground is already sodden. The Paladin A fashionable travel chest made from light wood. There's a logo on it. The Pink Crusaders. He's not looking right now. Why not? You can always use a pink-colored pom-pom. In the wildlands. In the war. A banner. The emblem on it could be the Paladin's arms. It shows a sword, a shield, and red high heels? A banner. There was nothing else of any interest in it. Not that I'd find pom-poms interesting. A paladin in a pink-colored outfit? That's wrong. Just wrong. Are you a warrior?
No, I can't fight.
Are you a healer?
I can't heal either.
Then you're a paladin.
Huh. What do you want?
Vale, creo ha sido un golpe bajo a los que podemos pillar personajes paladines en los juegos de rol.
Know any good paladin jokes?
Why should anyone make jokes about us? We are the holy soldiers of the light.
In dresses?
This is a tunic.
Sure. You know that men who wear dresses are, as a rule, well, men who wear dresses.
What's that supposed to mean? Just because I wear dresses, use cosmetics, and take a general interest in my appearance?
Ah, so it is a dress.
The modern man is metrosexual.
That's news to me.
Well, my order and I have lifted ourselves up out of the mud in which you and your sort still wallow like pigs. We're cosmopolitan, hip, fashionable. We take care of our appearance and don't downplay our feminine side.
Yeah, whatever. Huh, the wildlands. What's that zombie head doing there on that lance?
If I put it on the ground, it might try and bite me. It's also much easier to see like this.
I mean, why did you behead the poor zombie in the first place?
Huh, zombies! Are unkempt, stinky, unholy things, without any charm or chic whatsoever. They can't expect any sympathy.
About the zombie you've stuck in the magical penitence pillory.
What about that maggot? Is he going to give himself up to his fate? Is that cowardly zombie finally going to come out here?
He's really sorry for what he did. He'd like to apologize.
Ugh, laughable. I'll cut him into little pieces and feed him to the fishes.
Nice. But couldn't you maybe forgive him first?
You've spent too much time in that smoky buffalo's tent. I would never forgive someone like that.
About your fight with the zombie.
That's nothing to do with you. That's between the zombie and me.
Have to go. Man stuff to do.
Ha ha.
A fat old bull that smokes a crazy-looking pipe, and who doesn't seem to hear me, or who doesn't get insulted too easy. Hi there. Hello? Anyone home? Moo!
I heard you.
Oh, that's great. That moo thing just slipped out. I didn't mean to insult you. I just thought, hey, there's a bull sitting there. I'll say moo. You get me? If you'd have looked like a donkey, I'd have gone Eeyore. Or if it stank like a pigsty, then...
I forgive you.
But come to think of it, it reeks of buffalo, and I...
Thank you. I have forgiven you.
Super! My name's Nate, and you are?
I am known on this plane as Fastfoot, Thunderhoof, or the Rainmaker. I belong to the proud nation of the Minotaurs.
And you run some sort of fancy hippie costume business?
I am a shaman.
And that is?
I talk to the ghosts of our forefathers. I brew potions, heal the sick, and invoke the weather.
Wow, lots to do. You must really get stressed out.
True.
What's that stuff you're smoking?
Plants. To journey with the spirits and to commune with my forefathers.
You're supposed to eat grass, not smoke it. Okay. I need to go outside. Something not quite right about the air in here.
Good luck on your journey. May the grass between your hooves be evergreen.
Vale.
A hideous feather headdress. No way, I'm not putting that thing on. But I can take a feather. Still ugly. A pair of bellows. These would help the bull keep the fire going. Excuse me, these bellows here, can I have them?
They are broken.
Can I have them anyway?
What do I get in exchange?
Nothing, they don't work.
You speak wisely.
At last, someone who recognizes that. They really are wrecked. There's a hole here in the airbag. A copper bowl. No idea what that's good for. Hey, Chief, can I take this thing here? Stare blankly if I can. Thanks.
Vale, como es lógico, lo primero que puedo hacer es utilizar el pegamento con
Cool.
el cuero
I'll smear a little glue onto the leather using the wooden chip.
y utilizar el trozo de cuero para arreglar el
That
fuego.
ought to do it. I'll use a piece of leather to seal the hole. Perfect. The bellows are usable again.
La cuestión es saber para qué sirve el fuelle reparado.
Mortar and pestle. Proper, man-sized. I think I'd better leave it here. The shaman might get upset if I took it with me. I can always come back if I want to grind anything again. Okay, I'll put the earth into the mortar. And with a bit of elbow grease, now we have a fine red powder made from the red earth.
De nuevo, la cuestión es saber para qué sirve.
Cow makeup. Unless I'm wrong, that is makeup, and I most strongly suspect that it belonged to Big Chief Clovenhoof. Just to make things clear, I'm not putting on any makeup. Black ink. I'll take that. A jar from the shaman's makeup, full of ink or something. Looks designer. The coals are just glowing, but the heat is tremendous. The coals are... The pot looks like it's been hanging over the glowing coals for years. I can't find anything else of interest. Only the lid's unusual. It's got a kind of steam valve on it. The lid is held with a chain. Pretty clever. The pot is empty.
Vale, supongo que tendré que hacer algún tipo de poción o algo. Hay que esperar a saber qué.
Smoking buffaloes are not to be disturbed. A banner. The emblem on it could be the paladin's arms. A banner. A banner. The boards must have been out in the rain for a long time. They're rotten and covered in mold. Some kind of juice press, I'd say. You put the grapes or whatever in at the top, and the juice runs out the bottom. Hey, it still works even. Maybe it's just the green-skinned guys who weren't able to work it. If that garbage pile grows just a few more meters, the orcs might as well forget the gate. Any attacker will just be able to use it to climb over the wall. Trash from every corner of the world. How did that all get there? The flowers seem to be doing well in the garbage. They're in full bloom. The blooms are a luminous blue. Are they supposed to be luring someone or warning them? Great. Now I've got blue fingers. Wanted. Slay the Knoll Hogger and take his powerful Knoll Claw. Blah, blah, blah. All the routine stuff. I don't think so somehow, but we should give it a try.
What do you think you're doing there, worm?
I'm, storming your camp? Who are you?
I am the great Gorok, chief of the Bloodside Orcs.
Why do you guys always make trouble? You kidnap harmless gnomes and then attack the free world for no reason at all.
That wasn't an attack. It was an anticipated defense of the homeland in enemy territory. And anyway, what else are we supposed to do? We have the biggest army in the world. No one else invests as much gold in the military as we do. It would be madness to invest all that gold and then never wage war.
That's downright irresponsible.
We couldn't anticipate that the damn war would take forever.
And now you're stuck in it up to your ears, as is the Alliance.
That's all propaganda. There are thousands of war-hungry, well-equipped and motivated warriors here in the camp, waiting for deployment.
Oh, yeah. What have you done with Little Wilbur?
What's a little Wilbur?
He's a gnome, and my friend.
Oh, him. Since when did people start naming their gnomes? What's the world coming to? He walked into our trap earlier. Stupid little beggar.
Is he all right?
I damn well hope so. What would anyone want with a damaged gnome?
I want Wilbur back, right now.
We caught him, so he belongs to us now. Get yourself a new one.
But I'm responsible for him.
Your problem. He's the main prize in our warrior contest, so he stays here with us.
What is your warrior contest exactly?
It determines who is the most powerful warrior. Two opponents go head-to-head in a series of brutal tests. The winner is bestowed with great honor and receives a prize.
And Wilbur's nothing more than a prize to you?
No, the prize is a bottle of fire whiskey. The gnome's just a bonus.
So, can anyone take part in the warrior contest?
We orcs fear no one. We'll take on anyone in a warrior contest.
Well, that's fine. Then let me in. I want to take part.
I said it's a warrior contest. Someone like you taking part would be a complete waste of time.
I may not look all that dangerous, but sometimes the less obvious guys are the most dangerous.
You're right.
Really?
You don't look dangerous.
Point taken. I'll go find a warrior in all this wasteland. Then can he take part in your contest?
If he's a real challenge, why not? But not any old piece of rubbish. He has to be a great warrior.
I know where this is going. I'm from the Environment Office. You do know that you can't just go chucking your rubbish all over the landscape here. Open the gates, please. I need to check your garbage cans.
Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? How can anyone blather such rubbish?
I don't know either. It's like I can ask different questions, but every time I select the most stupid one. I'll be back.
And I'll wait.
The orc looks like he's been around a bit. I'm amazed that in spite of all those wounds, he's still the orc chieftain. Hello, Princess.
Yes?
You're a paladin, right?
Yes?
Paladins know about hammers, swords, and armor, right?
Yes?
Well, you know anyone who's a bit handy with such things? A warrior, perhaps?
I'm very sorry I don't have anything to do with such barbarians.
Have to go. Man stuff to do.
Ha ha.
That you, Esther?
Mm-hmm.
I've just met your body. It's doing okay, apart from missing its head.
I miss her. I would love to write, but no hands.
Shh! Quiet over there!
Oh.
Hello.
Woohoo!
I just wanted to...
Hey! I said no talking to the prisoner.
Oh.
Yoo-hoo!
I hear you.
You'll definitely have some smart idea for how I can get into that orc camp out there. Physically, I mean, not spiritually or whatever. Thanks for your help. I need to go outside. Something not quite right about the air in here.
Good luck on your journey. May the grass between your hooves be evergreen.
Hey, boss.
Ah, the living one.
The orcs have made my friend a prize in one of their stupid warrior contests. You don't happen to know any warriors, do you?
I don't know anything about fighting. I used to be a juggler, a harlequin. Ask Gulliver, he's well-travelled.
I better get going. See ya.
Take care, and remember, we, the undead, are your friends.
Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
Apparently the orcs have made Wilbur a prize in a warrior contest. Do you happen to know any warriors?
A warrior who would compete against an orc in a warrior contest?
Correct.
And who lives nearby?
If possible. And, if it's also possible, he shouldn't charge for his services.
Aha.
So someone like that, you won't find him around here?
Most probably not.
If I don't find a warrior who can extract Wilbur out of there, then at least I've done my best. It will have been God's will.
You could compete in the contest yourself.
Do I look like a warrior? Should I go and get myself some weights and pump myself up in time for this afternoon?
Well, in my experience, there are two ways to become a dreaded warrior. The first way is the virtuous path of trial. You must gain experience in countless battles, work on your technique, and improve upon all of your skills. You must understand the essence of fighting better than anyone else. You must never give up. Every detail must be important to you. Then, after a long and agonizing period of humiliation and defeat, you'll become a reasonable warrior.
And the other way?
You need invincible kit. If your weapons and armor are better than everyone else's, it doesn't matter if you're a useless warrior. Your kit does the work for you.
That might be just the thing for me. I'll get myself some invincible kit, save the little guy, and become the hero of the hour. I think there may be a legendary warrior set somewhere near here.
What makes you think that?
Oh, just an idea.
It's true. There is a powerful and famous set close by. But how did you know?
Does it maybe consist of several components that are distributed around this area? And there's a whole series of rip-your-hair-out, tedious tasks to complete to get each part?
Indeed. They are the helmet, the shield, and the sword of power. But how?
Well then, what do I have to do for you to help me?
Well, you could help me with my body.
What's missing?
Well, I need a lung.
And?
A heart.
And the third thing?
Everything needs to be powered up. A bolt of lightning that will breathe life back into my body.
Uh-huh.
If you help me, I'll tell you where the sword of power is kept. And perhaps the others know where the helmet and shield are.
I'll put money on that.
You're not much fun, are you?
Vale, supongo que el pulmón podrá ser el fuelle.
Hey, Gulliver, time to take a deep breath.
Simply fantastic! I'll be able to run marathons with this lung. Thanks. Now I just need a heart.
Yeah. I've got to get going. Breathe, feel my heartbeat, that sort of thing.
Don't let me stop you.
Hey, Gulliver.
Ah,
So, where am I going to get a heart from around here?
you could give me yours.
Great idea.
I'm just trying to help.
I've got to get going. Breathe, feel my heartbeat, that sort of thing. Hey, boss.
Ah, the living one.
Do you know anything about a warrior set that's supposed to be hidden near here?
Yes, I do. It belonged to a travelling knight who died near here about a year ago. And I also know who has his helmet.
Who?
And I should tell you, of all people. You deceived your friends. Maybe you want to take off with the helmet.
I want to free Wilbur.
Huh, you've probably never done anything selfless in your life.
But now I'm going to do something.
Prove to me that you can be selfless. Make the paladin forgive me, so that this pillory disappears.
But that wouldn't be very selfless of me. I'd only be helping you so that you'd help me.
I'd be prepared to ignore that. After all, this is about character building.
I've had a word with the paladin, and it looks like he's never going to forgive you.
I didn't expect it to be easy.
Honestly, me neither. What should I do?
Come up with something. I have to hear him say, "I forgive you." Only then will the pillory open.
I better get going. See ya.
Take care, and remember,
Well, how you doing? While you were doing all this mourning, did maybe a warrior set come your way?
A what?
You know, sword, shield, helmet.
I have seen a shield.
Do you know where it is?
My Maximilian had a shield as well. A large, shiny one, decorated with feathers of a...
Hello? Let's stick with the subject. Where's the shield?
Why should I help you? You are uncouth and brutal. You are always poking fun at my suffering.
Please, no.
As long as I am suffering, no one else may be happy.
And your misery will only end when you receive a message from your intended?
That is so.
As much as I'd love to spend more time with you, I have to get going. On the front, there's a weird, wild hog-like being looking at me. The back of the sheet is empty.
sí, pero no. Faltar alguna cosa.
A jar from the shaman's makeup, full of ink or something. Looks designer. There, please, a spittoon.
How charming.
Hello, princess.
Yes?
So I can't have the zombie's head then?
Of course not. It's a hard-won trophy. I bashed at the beast for more than a quarter of an hour before I finally defeated it.
I didn't defend myself at all.
Silence! I caused you damage. Lots of damage.
Why do you spit every time we talk about the zombie?
The mere mention of her makes my bile rise.
The mentioning of whom?
The zombie!
Just the zombie word or others too?
No, just with zombie.
And if I say it?
What?
Zombie.
Then it's okay.
Which beings in this world do you hate the most?
Naked mole rats.
And then what?
Zombies.
Can you help me with my crossword puzzle? I'm looking for undead being in 6 letters.
Zombie!
What?
Zombie!
Bambi? But Bambi only has 5 letters and isn't...
Zombie! Are you stupid?
I bet you can't say this tongue twister. Zombie Zeke zapped, Zulu Zoo Zebra Zombie, Zigger Zagger Zilch, Zoomderm...
That doesn't make any sense.
Say zombie.
Zombie!
Thank you. That'll do. That's enough of zombies.
I think so too.
Have to go. Man stuff to do.
Ha ha.
There's a little spit lake that's formed on the floor. That'll do nicely. There's a not inconsiderable amount of metrosexual paladin spit in the bottom of the bowl. Looks like quite normal spit.
Vale, pues la cuestión es que hago con esto.
Nice! Now I've got a pom-pom on a string. The paladin's pom-pom is hanging on the end of the string. Then we should send the jilted maiden a nice love letter. Right, let's do it.
Qué raro, antes no funcionaba.
Dearest Cream Bun, it is I, your Maxi Poo. I'm sorry I disappeared so suddenly. The problem was... the Russians. I wanted to give you a wedding fit for a queen. But then... fate kicked in a brutal fashion, on the quest for a silver flower pearl for your wedding ring. I found myself in the Southern Ocean off the coast of Switzerland when a storm arose. My vessel foundered, and I awoke 3 days later. Deep under the ocean, as a living, watery corpse. I've overcome many dangers and experienced some great adventures, driven by my insatiable longing for you. But I cannot come to you because a malign curse binds me to these waters. I'm writing this letter in all urgency. Make haste to me, my love, wherever you may be. I'm waiting for you in the south, deep in the south, exactly here. What a masterpiece. There's something missing. Don't hesitate to help others before your departure. Kissy, kissy, your Maximilian. Perfect. A poetic masterpiece, sensitive, eloquent, and whatever. Why should I paint the mushrooms? As long as the red isn't liquid, it can't be mixed with other colors.
Me lo imaginaba. Habría que cerrar la carta con
Good.
C.
Now the letter's got a decent blob of wax on it.
Ya supongo que la cera ya no tendrá utilidad, vale.
Well, how you doing? This bog lady might be a bit dumb, but she's still going to be able to spot the difference between a blob of candle wax and a seal. As much as I...
Voy a encontrar aquí. Vamos.
In there lies one of the ancestors of our watery corpse's fiancé. A tomb like that would have cost a fortune. The dead guy's family must have been loaded. Perhaps that's why she cries so much. A grave. From the outside, there's nothing interesting to see. Oh. Yoo-hoo!
I hear you.
There's this paladin and a tormented soul who he won't forgive. Isn't there any way to force the paladin to forgive him?
Forgiveness should come from the heart and not be forced.
But if the paladin won't listen even once, my friend really regrets what he did. He wants to ask for forgiveness, but he can't get a hearing.
This is not good. Everyone deserves a chance at inner peace. And the paladin will not be spoken to?
No chance.
Then we will have to make him listen.
How? With a voodoo doll or something?
Voodoo? That is lazy magic. No, I will brew a sleepwalking potion. If you drink from it first, and then the paladin drinks, you can take over his body for a short time. You can make him walk to your friend, and then he can hear his apology.
Sounds like voodoo.
It is not voodoo. For the potion, I need some strands of the paladin's hair, a sample of his bodily fluid, something from his forefathers, and a piece of his clothing. But I don't need a doll, and I don't need pins.
Okay then. If I get the things together, will you brew me the potion?
It shall be so.
Spit is the one and only bodily fluid I was able to get from the paladin, and the only one I would have accepted.
Spit will do.
Does a pom-pom count as a piece of clothing?
A what?
One of these things.
You humans wear this kind of thing?
Some. A few. Almost no one.
If the paladin has worn it, it will do. But I do not want this thing. Just give me a couple of threads. Keep the rest.
I need to go outside. Something not quite right about the air in here.
Good luck on your journey. May the grass between your hooves be evergreen.
Hello, princess.
Yes?
I think that all this hanging around outside isn't doing your hair any favors.
What? What? Am I getting split ends? Please don't say I'm getting split ends.
Looking a bit matted and dusty.
Oh. Yes, it's all right now.
Whoa, what kind of comb was that you have there? Can I have a look?
Yes? Why?
Uh-oh.
What?
Do you have any idea what a comb like this can do to your hair?
Split ends? Not split ends, please!
Worse. You see here? All those hairs? This comb's ripping your hair out.
Oh no! I always thought that was normal.
Normal? How can that be normal? Just look how many hairs there are, and how few you've got left on your head. In some places, you can see the scalp shining through.
Ah!
If I were you, I wouldn't ever use this comb again.
Take it away! Take it away! Don't let it near me!
Okay, good. I'll put it away.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Have to go. Man stuff to do.
Ha ha.
There are a few of the paladin's hairs hanging off the comb. Not a split end in sight. Hey, boss.
Ah, the living one.
Better get going. See ya.
Take care, and remember...
Oh. Hello.
Woohoo!
I just wanted to...
Hey, I said no talk.
Oh.
There's a small puddle of tears that's... There's a small puddle of tears...
Y pongo aquí la tierra.
Fair enough. I'll tip the powder just at the edge of the sea of tears. Then stir it round a bit, and pretty soon we have a useful red paint.
¿Para qué necesito esa pintura?
Red and yellow make orange. A beautiful orange, mixed from red and yellow. Those are still urns with coats of arms on them. Hey, one of them's got the paladin's coat of arms on it. Well, it has to be. I'll only take a little bit of the ash with me. I'll leave the urn here out of respect for the dead. Grandpa must have been a smoker. A small heap of ash from the bodybuilder urn. If I'm not mistaken, that was once a strapping paladin. Yoo-hoo!
I hear you.
I've got a comb here with some of the paladin's hair on it. Is that enough?
It smells strange, but that is good enough.
Here's some ashes from one of the paladin's ancestors. Will they work?
If they are really from one of the Paladin's forefathers, then it will work.
With that, you should have all the ingredients for the potion, right?
It is so. Step back. The sleepwalking potion.
Thanks a million.
First, you have to drink a sip. Then the paladin has to drink the rest.
Paladin spit, an old pom-pom, greasy hair, and Granddaddy's remains. That just has to taste good. Salty, with a hint of mint?
That is my secret ingredient.
Better than expected. Thanks. Catch you later.
May the wind blow your way.
That's the sleepwalking potion. I need to get the paladin to drink it somehow. Hello, princess.
Yes?
I've got the most delicious drink in the world here. You thirsty by any chance?
What kind of drink is it?
A newly developed mana potion.
Yes? What's so new about it?
It's a diet mana potion with 0 calories.
Really? That's interesting. There's nothing quite like mana potions for piling on the pounds. Much too sweet, and you're always forced into taking a big one when you actually only need a small one.
Yeah, right, brother. I've been forced into taking a big one when I just needed a small one, too. This new mana potion was developed for precisely that reason.
What's it called?
Mana Max ISO Sport Drink with Extra O2. TM.
Wow, sounds sporty, and I have the feeling that lots of clever people took part in its development. All right then, give it here.
Don't you want to drink it?
Why? I haven't done a spell in days. My mana's full.
Have to go. Man stuff to do.
Ha ha.
Hello, princess.
Yes?
I was thinking to myself, while I've given you the new mana potion, you might just hand me a couple of strength and protection spells.
Buffs? Ugh, no, I hate this continuous buffing up.
Aw, come on. You can give your new mana potion a try as well. It doesn't matter. It's got 0 calories!
Oh, all right then. Which buffs do you want?
SDR, SDK, SDW?
I can't do that kind of thing. Oh, what the heck. I'll just give you the lot. Oh, dreadful.
Thanks for the buffs.
No problem. I can already feel how...
Wow. Weird. I'm him. That's freaky. And the first time I've ever worn a dress. Ooh, not bad at all. But hey, no time to lose. I don't know how long the effect of the potion's going to last, and I've still got an apology to accept.
So I'm going into the crypt, and if everything goes well, you'll soon be reunited with your body. Don't worry, it's just me, Nate.
Ah, I look like the paladin, and I'm talking like the paladin. Hey there, handsome. I'd better hurry up before I start sympathizing. Time for the big show!
It's
He has come to take my undead life!
No, I'm here to listen to what you have to say.
Oh. I want to apologize. I'm very sorry for what I did to your sister and you.
That's, very nice. All right then.
What?
Forgive.
You must say it!
What? What have you done to me, devil?
I? Nothing.
You've bewitched me!
Me? Well, yes, you're right. I've bewitched you. And I'll do it again if you don't free me from this pillory.
You can't do anything to me. I'm safe in here.
But I will find you. And next time I'll make you jump off a cliff.
Oh?
I'll make you walk into a bar and sing offensive songs with fat men. I'll sit you on a couch in your underwear and make you eat limp, greasy chips.
Ah! All right. You win. I forgive you.
And stop hunting the undead. Don't ever cut off one of our heads like that again. Leave us alone.
What happened? Time to take you to meet your body.
Yahoo! Could you just pull this caterpillar out of my nose first?
No. Seems like you're doing okay. Reuniting you with your body would be the second good deed of the day. Naked Mole Rat Protection. Reduces your fear of naked mole rats by 50%. Under Milk Lights. Your armor lights up in every color of the rainbow when you dunk it in milk. Where am I supposed to get milk from? Save Game. Allows you to go back on rubbish decisions and lets you do things again. Wow, that sounds really good. Shame that the buff only lasts for half an hour.
It was you, right? You're behind the Paladin's apology.
You could say that.
I don't know how you did it, but you've really earned your reward. Gimme 5.
Later perhaps.
The helmet from the warrior set is in a mine not far from here. It's inhabited by earth pixies, strange little creatures. They took the helmet down into their mine, and it'll still be there now.
Thanks very much. It was a real pleasure.
Not a bad feeling helping someone else and being pleased for them, is it?
You might say so. Look what I've got here.
Bodies!
Oh!
Yes! Yes! A bit more!
What belongs together is coming together.
This is splendid! But what sort of skull was it?
He's been attending to your body while you were away.
That was very nice. Nice of...
Oh, hello. I'm Gulliver.
Esther.
Ooh.
Nate, I need my body. Urgently.
I don't want to hear.
Please get my body working. Then I tell you what, I won't only tell you where the sword is kept, I'll also give you some armor.
How considerate.
You've given me something much better.
Ugh. Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
And you and Esther?
We're in love.
Great!
We want to start a family.
That's wonderful!
We're going to call our first child Nate.
Excuse me? There's just nothing which might pass for a heart in all this desolation.
Then you'll have to keep looking. My body definitely needs a heart. Oh, darling.
Hello? Getting back to the basics of scientific fact? That wrinkly thing there is dead.
Don't talk about my sweetheart's heart like that. It will beat again when we power up my body. Well done. Come on, let's erect the antenna.
Just too bizarre. So, a pile of junk with a patched-up bellows and a dead, shriveled-up heart is supposed to be brought to life with a bolt of lightning. Sounds really thought through. Sounds really... Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
So in your opinion, what happens now?
Lightning will strike the antenna, and the electrical pulse will bring my body to life.
My little honey bun is a genius.
How could I have doubted it? Only it doesn't look stormy.
We can wait.
But Wilbur can't. Can't you just tell me where the sword is, please?
I'm sorry. The bolt of lightning was clearly a part of our deal. Once it strikes, I'll help you.
Yeah, okay. Couldn't be simpler. I've got to get going.
Ah, don't let me stop you.
Yoo-hoo!
I hear you.
The sleepwalking potion worked amazingly.
Did he apologize?
Yep.
That is good. So at least one problem is solved.
Yeah, but I reckon I've still got some way to go before I can free Wilbur.
I am not talking about you or your friend. I am talking about important problems, unsettling problems.
Oh yeah?
I am out of mushrooms.
Mushrooms?
The ghost mushrooms. When I smoke them, I can get in touch with my forefathers.
I bet.
Could you sort some out for me?
I can't go along with that. Just say no.
The smoking of mushrooms is an old Minotaur tradition. It has nothing to do with pleasure. It is almost a religious act.
That's what my old airship captain used to say before he flattened a beer can on his forehead.
Get me the mushrooms, or I won't help you anymore.
Well, maybe I don't need your help anymore.
But maybe you will.
Vale, supongo entonces que sean estas setas.
Yoo-hoo!
I hear you.
And what exactly are these mushrooms that you want?
They are called ghost mushrooms. They are very rare. They only grow near to where there is death. in graves, dead swamps, and such places. I always looked for mine in the crypt.
And what do these ghost mushrooms look like?
They are small, purple-colored mushrooms with green spots. They live where it's damp and moldy. That is why they smell so old, rotten, and dead. The more rotten the smell, the stronger their potency.
A bolt of lightning has to hit the antenna at the crypt. Can't you, as the rainmaker, sort out the appropriate weather?
I can summon the rain, of course, but lightning, that's another matter.
How's that, then?
It's another dance. Very difficult, very strenuous. I am too old for that.
Can you teach me how to do it?
I have already helped you with the sleepwalking potion. So what will you do for me? You still haven't got me the mushrooms I asked for.
Well, yeah, but...
Bring me the mushrooms, and I'll help you with the lightning dance.
Catch you later.
May the wind blow your way.
Why should I paint the mushrooms? The blooms are a luminous blue. Are they supposed to be luring someone or warning them? Hey, boss.
Ah, the living one.
Do you have the vaguest idea where I might find ghost mushrooms?
You won't have any luck here, I'm sorry.
But the Minotaur shaman figured he got his mushrooms out of the crypt here.
That's true, but he got too greedy. In the past, he would only pick up 1 mushroom a week. Recently, he's been taking 5 a day. The mushrooms have all been harvested. It's going to take a month or 2 until the new ones have grown.
So that means there isn't one single ghost mushroom to be found?
I'm sorry.
Then I've got a problem. And what kind of a feeling is that, being pillory-free?
It's unusual, but wonderful. I'm not a freak anymore, just a normal, run-of-the-mill zombie ghost.
Well, I'm pleased for you. I better get going. See ya.
Take care, and remember, we, the undead, are your friends. Rancid-smelling, dead.
A ver, un momento. Vale, a ver. Bueno, voy a guardar ya que estoy aquí.
Well, how you doing? As much... Save game. Allows you to... Wow. Shame that the... Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
You know anything about ghost mushrooms?
Yes, they're small purple mushrooms with green spots. The Minotaur regularly buys them from the boss.
And do you know where you can find them?
You'll have to ask the boss.
I've got to get going.
Ah.
Hello? Can anybody help me? I think I've gone the wrong way. And there at the front in the passage. Yeah, I've drunk a lot of that sleepwalking potion.
Welcome to my kingdom, stranger.
Whoa! A helmet that can talk?
Of course, I'm magical.
My name's Nate. I'm searching for a powerful warrior set. I'm guessing you're a part of it?
Oh, don't remind me. I'm happy to be out of it. The constant riding about, senseless battles, camping in the open, and of course those other two idiots.
What is all this here? And why do you call the mine my domain?
You could call it good fortune, I suppose. These completely deranged earth pixies found me. They're really into glittery things and wanted to offer me to their god.
That ugly thing?
Careful. He's vengeful and all-powerful. At least that's what I tell these simpletons. I'm the new mouthpiece of their god, you see. I'm their prophet, because only I can hear what the deity says. What did you say? The earth pixies should prepare another warm oil bath for me this evening? Of course, if that is your will, your worshipfulness.
So you have a nice life here at the earth pixie's expense? That's awful.
Jealous that I got here first.
Mm-hmm. But aren't you afraid they'll rumble you?
Earth pixies are very simple-natured. They never find out. And none of them would dare question the authority of the prophet.
You mean the deity himself would have to fire you?
Which I would consider pretty unlikely.
So, much to my regret, I need you and the other parts of the set to be able to free the gnome.
That's a good one.
I'm serious.
Do you think I've got a screw loose? I'm a god here. At least almost. I'm waited on hand and foot and lead the life of a crown. You don't really think I'm going to give all this up?
I have to insist. Won't take long. A few hours and I'll bring you back.
Hands off! God! This human has committed an act of sacrilege. He wanted to molest the deity. His worshipfulness is very angry. Throw him out! He's no longer welcome here. Don't let him come back. Spread the news.
But, hang on. Hey, ow! Are you listening? Ow, ow! Not nice. Get off! Get off! Hey, you! Hey, ooh! Keep your frickin' little hands off my ghoulies! Their little hands were all over me. The trough is full to the brim with mountain water. This is probably where the earth pixies fill up with water supplies to take into the mine.
Qué perspectiva aérea tan rara. Es que sale en el juego.
The trough is full to the brim with mountain. The trough is. The earth pixie version of a teddy bear, it seems. A nice accent in an otherwise extremely rustically themed interior. The shaft leads deep down into the mountain. There's a little glimmer of light down there. Maybe even more earth pixies. Ah! You goddamn motherfucking sons of bitches! It's some kind of water skin or camel bag. They're usually made from particular parts of animals, but I won't go into details. A small fire. The pixies warm themselves up by it every now and again. Okay, I'll fill the water skin with as much water as I can and then seal it by knotting it. The skin is absolutely full of water. I'd better watch out it doesn't burst. A small fire. The earth pixie version of a teddy bear. Dynamite. You have to ask yourself how earth pixies get their hands on dynamite. torch is lighting up the whole passage. I can't get past there without being discovered. A pile of dust and stones. Maybe the earth pixies have been sieving stone to find jewels, and this is what's left. A pile of dust. I'm leaving the sticks right where they are. This torch isn't fixed to the bracket like the others. I can take this one. A primitive torch. It's gone out. If I'm going to light the torch, I need to wait for the right moment, or else the pixies will spot me. So let's do it. Ah! You goddamn mother sons of bitches! Out of the way. I definitely can't climb down there. I don't think that would help me. A wooden chest with steel bands and a hefty lock. It fits. There are some stones in it. Hey, the stones are pulling each other. They must be magnetic. I'll take one. I don't need any more. Nice. A smooth piece of wood, half a meter long. I'd say it's some kind of handle or shaft. A small copper deposit. If I had a pickaxe, I could dig it out. There are a whole load of offerings spread about the altar. The earth pixies seem to go crazy for shiny things. He's down there. I'm right above him, but he's too far away. I can't grab him. The altar's right below me, but still too far away to grab anything. All right, I'll swap the pom-pom with the magnetic stone. Nice one.
What the? Help me! God, I'm floating! Wooza? Yes, Wooza! I'm being kidnapped!
No! It is I, Wooza! This helmet has brought shame upon me. He shall be my prophet no longer.
Oh, that's nonsense! Don't listen to him!
He should be banished. The human who he's driven out should from now on be welcomed by us.
I am the prophet! Wooza! Once No!
Wooza has spoken. Sorry, don't get excited. But there's someone on guard. A stone dragon's head, covered in soot. An earth pixie's fumbling around with it. Hey, you? The stone figure there. Can I have it? You want something else for it? I don't think I've got anything for you. A small copper deposit. He looks a bit dustier than he did down there in the cave, but he looks like he's doing okay.
Okay? I'm gonna... Oh, yeah.
Shut your trap. I need to save a good friend, and you're going to help me whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah. Get your hands off! No! No, don't! Not the greasy hair!
Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
I've got to get going. Breathe. Feel my heartbeat. Still works, but what could I press? Hello, Chieftain!
Greetings, human.
There's no way I'm going to find a half-decent warrior around here, but I guess I could become one and win this stupid contest.
The contest is this afternoon. How do you expect to learn the high art of combat before then?
I'll get myself some invincible kit.
Oh, the path of the talentless. A wise decision, I'd say. But you do realize I won't let you stroll in here with as much kit as you like, don't you?
Don't worry, my stuff's going to be Ember.
Oh, we'll see.
Look, I've found a powerful warrior's helmet.
Looks good, but what makes it so powerful?
It's magic. It can talk. Say something.
Oh, yeah. Great.
But he can. He really can talk. I can hear his voice in my head.
Aha.
It's just that my helmet doesn't like me.
That's a real shame. But maybe you'll make up.
Yes, perhaps. I've already got one part of the set. Will you let me into your camp now?
Just because you got a good helmet, that's not nearly enough. Come back when the set's complete.
I'll be back.
And I'll wait.
Let's see. The blossoms have been pulverized, and what's left is a good blue paste. That wouldn't get me all that far. Ghost mushrooms are purple and have green spots. Red and blue make purple. I've painted the mushrooms completely in purple. They're not going to pass as ghost mushrooms, though. The green spots are missing, and the disgusting smell, too. Yellow and blue make green. Hunky-dory, and that gives me wonderful purple mushrooms with green spots. The mushrooms may look like ghost mushrooms, but they still smell like pretty ordinary mushrooms. To pass as ghost mushrooms, they have to smell all moldy and rotten. Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
You guys know all about unpleasant odors.
Of course.
Do you have any idea how I can make these mushrooms smell musty and rotten?
Take a whiff of that.
Oof, that'll work, thanks.
You're welcome.
I've got to get going. Breathe, feel my heartbeat, that sort of thing.
Ah, don't let me stop you.
Yoo-hoo!
I hear you.
Look, ghost mushrooms.
Ah, excellent. And what a potent aroma they have.
A bolt of lightning has to hit the antenna at the crypt. Can't you, as the rainmaker, sort out the appropriate weather?
I can summon the rain, of course, but lightning, that's another matter.
How's that then?
It's another dance. Very difficult, very strenuous. I am too old for that.
Can you teach me how to do it?
You have brought me the mushrooms, so I will help you. The dance steps are written here. You are welcome to try your luck.
And if I get this dance right, if the gods are willing, we'll get the right kind of weather?
No. The dance is an insult to the gods. They will try to stop you and throw lightning bolts at you.
Fantastic.
That is exactly what you want. And now, please excuse me. I want to try the new mushrooms.
Okay. Catch you later.
May the wind blow your way.
The dance looks pretty complicated. I'd better take a look at the instructions as I dance. Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
I've got to get going.
Ah.
The dance looks pretty complicated. Okay, good. I've still got quite a bit to learn. Okay, good. I've still got quite a bit to learn. Okay, good. Okay, good. Ah, that really wasn't that bad. Okay, good. Shit. Damn. I was so close, I could almost feel the wrath of the gods. Okay, good. Shit. I was so... Okay, good. Shit. I was... Okay, good.
It worked! Quick, my darling. Take me to my body.
Dios, qué malo soy.
Hey, it's okay. I don't need any help. Ungrateful zombie horde.
Se me dan fatal estos juegos de darle a la tecla adecuada en el momento adecuado.
And? You think it's funny seeing me smoke?
Yep, everything worked wonderfully.
And not for the first time I'm asking, what's going on with my armor and where's the sword hidden?
But of course, you'll find the armor in that grave over there. You ought to wash off that crumbly stuff before you use it, though.
Ew.
And you'll find the sword in the fiery mountain.
Where's that?
It's a volcano not far from here. The dwarves used to have a mine there. They gave it up years ago. But a dragon has recently moved in.
Charming.
Good luck.
Let's just hope that there really is some usable armor in there. Yay! Armor! And bits of the previous owner. Before I put it on, I'll polish it. And clean the nastiest bits off it. Ta-da! Clothes maketh the man. Armor maketh the hero. A smooth piece of wood, 1/2 meter long. I'd say it's some kind of handle or shaft.
Me faltaba entonces el sello este para poner la carta, pero no tengo ni idea de cómo. Bueno, voy a ir guardando por aquí y dejando. Bueno, escribiré. A ver. Sí, vale, está bien. Pues nada, si hay alguien por ahí por el chat. Lo dudo, porque nadie ha dicho nada. No, nos vemos en otro momento, un poco más tarde. Venga, hasta luego.